So, Dave, I guess the real question here is what changed his mind? Why did he decide to go back?
Well, that's the say $64,000, maybe the $1 million question here. Why did this guy decide to go back?
Hmm.
And I've got to look for my tinfoil hat real quick.
You got it around there somewhere, Dave.
Oh, I do. It's right here. Okay, here we go. So I think this guy is going back, and I don't know if it's him or he and Georgescu or the Russians. These guys are willing to go down for the cause.
Hmm.
And they're going to go back, they're going to stand trial, and if they lose, they're going to say, okay, we'll spend time in prison, but we have the movement politically on our side. And the Russians, I think, are looking at this too and going, okay, this is very similar to what Alexei Navalny did. So Alexei Navalny
Hmm.
was a Russian dissident who opposed Putin for over a decade, and he was poisoned in Russia. After he was poisoned,
Hmm.
he was allowed to go to Germany for treatment, and he could have stayed in Germany. He made a couple of videos on YouTube. One of them is about Putin's home in Sochi. It's an interesting documentary. Check it out. If you're interested in who this guy is and a little bit more about Putin. He went back to Russia knowing full well that he was going to be arrested. And he went
Hmm.
back, he was arrested, he was put on trial. It was a huge trial. And then he was moved from penal colony to penal colony. And he died last year in February. He was out on a walk. He seemed to be in pretty good health before, and suddenly he just died. There were huge protests all over the EU for Navalny, and the EU and some Europeans saw him as a hero. They saw him as a martyr going up
Hmm.
against Putin. So these guys could be putting themselves, they're probably not planning on dying in Romanian prison, but Potra's saying, I'm knowingly going back to Romania. Even though I'm in prison, the cause is still going to rally behind me. And it's going to actually weaken the European Union and weaken NATO.
Terrifying prospect, but I think not unlikely.